Hey, yo, no time to sugarcoat nothing. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest, right? Boxing is dead right now. Oh, yeah, boxing is dead. I haven't seen boxing like this in my whole life. Ladies and gentlemen, you would have thought that Terence Crawford beating Canelo Alvarez, right? And his historic victory. I already know Buck Crawford, 5-division world champion, 3-division undisputed world champion. Probably no man in the history of boxing ever going to accomplish that. You would have thought, right? That was Netflix. Everybody was looking on, highly marketed, right? Casuals looking on, 40 million people, right? You would have thought that a lot of people will be engaged in the sport of boxing, that the sport of boxing will be in everybody's mouth, right? That it would have been on the up and up. But guess what? It's not. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. Y'all could agree or disagree. Y'all can leave it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like. There was nothing to look forward to for Buck Crawford after the Canelo Alvarez fight. The narrative or the incentive was that he's going to retire whether he win or whether he loses. See, for Canelo Alvarez, it was a possibility of fight with David Benavidez. Like Turkey Al-Sheikh said that he would try to convince David Benavidez to fight, convince Canelo to fight David Benavidez. There was a Canelo Alvarez and Shiraz. There was a Canelo Alvarez versus Chris Eubank Jr. There was a 4-fight deal for Canelo Alvarez. So there was something to look forward to. Also, Canelo Alvarez, let's be real, let's be honest. In North America, the Mexican Latino fan base is the money in the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez even did, what, 600,000-700,000 pay-per-views with Edgar Berlanga. Buck Crawford, even in historic victory versus Earl the True Spence, remember, they lost $10 million with Majimov. Buck Crawford doesn't have the major fan base, and it's not his fault, but it is what it is. Let's keep it real, let's keep it honest, like I said. Buck Crawford don't have that massive, lucrative fan base to carry the sport like a Canelo, like a Mayweather, like a Hoyer, like a Tyson. You understand? Not even like a Gervonta Tank Davis. Terence Buck Crawford. There is no anticipation fight at 160. Y'all don't want to see the Demise Andre and Charlo. Y'all don't talk about it. Y'all don't want to see him in 160. That's a ghost town. Janabik, no Carlos Adamas, no Lara. I said it before the fight with Canelo Alvarez and Terence Buck Crawford, that Terence Buck Crawford at 154-pound division would have lit that division, the most competitive division, the deepest division, and the matchups after matches. He would have been having massive fights after massive fights. But guess what? Crawford's not going to move to 154 after being the undisputed 168. He's not going to move 2 divisions down and deplete himself. But look at the fight that he missed out. That would have been massive. The Thurman, the Fundora, the Virgil, the Boots, the Charlo.